What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. This is gonna be the first Madden video I've done in a while. I think it's been like 3-ish weeks since I've actually commentated a Madden game, so we're gonna be doing that. And this will also be the final game for Madden 23 that we do, in case you couldn't already tell by the title, because this is gonna be titled Final Madden 23 video. So we're going to be using the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, and our opponent's going to be the New York Jets, and we will be starting off with the ball. Isaiah Pacheco is going to elect to take this out of the end zone and get up to about the 16-yard line, as we'll give the ball to our man Patrick Mahomes, as he will have handed off to Pacheco, but he loses 3 yards as Quentin Williams was all over him on that play. As now it'll be 2nd and 13, Mahomes back to pass, and he's going to throw a drag to Mecole Hardman, who is ironically a member of the New York Jets now, as the Madden 23 doesn't really have updated rosters. Madden 24 will, as that will be the next Madden we play. Travis Kelce couldn't make that catch as Mahomes kind of missed the mark there. 2nd and 10, Mahomes is going to go deep to Hardman, but he underthrows him a little bit, and Sauce Gardner able to knock that pass down. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 27. Mahomes going to throw, but he misses the mark again. LaMarcus Joyner's going to get a pick, and it looks like he'll go all the way for a pick six, as no Chief was anywhere close to catching him. As, yeah, not a great start. Definitely not the start I expected to have with the Chiefs of all teams. And we're down 7-0 after the made PAT due to that pick six that Mahomes threw. As that was just a bad throw. I don't know what the hell Mahomes is doing on that one. Definitely a throw I would expect him of all people to make. But we'll just have to try again on our next drive, as Pacheco's going to return this out to the 28-yard line. And we'll see if we can do better on this drive than the last one. 1st and 10, Mahomes going to throw. Pass is caught wide open to Travis Kelce. He's getting a big gain here. Eventually is shoved out of bounds by Sauce Gardner as he gets up to the New York 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Mahomes going to pass again, but this time Kelce cannot make the catch, as he kind of just dropped that one, because it was in his hands, but he couldn't make the catch. 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Oh, he fumbles. That gets hit out of his hands. The ball eventually gets picked up by Carl Lawson of the Jets. As, man, oh man, first we have the pick six, and now a fumble lost by Mahomes. He's got to get his shit together if we're going to win this game. As 1st and 10, that will be the first offensive play for the Jets. A handoff to Breece Hall that went for 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 50. Mike White's going to hand off to Breece Hall, and Breece Hall has a lot of room here, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. And just like that LaMarcus Joyner touchdown, no Chief was anywhere in sight. And now the Jets will be up by 2 scores. 13-0's the score, potentially 14-0, and it will be, as the extra point is up and good. As, man, oh man, I don't know what the fuck is happening here with the Chiefs, but we gotta figure this out. We get our final game of Madden 23, and we're doing this. This is just ugly. As our run defense doesn't look very good, and our offense doesn't look very good either. As 1st and 10, we do find Marquez Valdes-Scantling for a 15-yard gain to make it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Chiefs. Mahomes on 1st and 10 is going to get sacked again, as he held on the ball for way too long. John Franklin Myers gets his 2nd sack of the day. 2nd and 24 on the 26. Mahomes going to throw wide open as Travis Kelce. And Kelce might get a touchdown out of this, as Jordan Whitehead can't catch him. And there he goes. Touchdown Chiefs. They finally get one on the board, as Travis Kelce had a long touchdown run on that one, as no New York Jet could catch him. And now the kick for the PAT's up and good. So now we're only down by 7, so that might just be the spark we needed to get our offense rolling. But we'll have to see how we respond on our next drive and our defensive drive, because our defense is yet to get a stop, and our offense only had that one good drive. So we still have some work to do if we're going to win this game. But right now the Jets are on offense. 1st and 10. Mike White's going to hand off to Breece Hall, who gets 7 yards on this one. And Breece Hall already has like 68 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown already. So work to be done on that run defense. It's 2nd and 3. We do a decent job on that one as we do stop him from getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches at the 39-yard line. Mike White is going to hand off again to Breece Hall, and the Chiefs are nowhere in sight to stop him as he very easily picks up that first down. And 1st and 10, they'll hand off to Hall again, and this time we do stop him. So this run defense has not been very good. We've had a couple of times where we've gotten the stop, but other times like this one, we don't get the stop as Breece Hall gets an easy first down there. And that will effectively end the first quarter as we will hop into the second quarter. As Mike White, he's not even having a good day passing. They're just handing off to Breece Hall every time, and it's working. I mean, he has 85 rushing yards, a rushing touchdown. And it'll be 2nd and 9, Breece Hall again, and he gets 2 yards on that one. It'll be a 3rd and 7 at the 35. You'd think it'd be a passing situation, but with this guy, I honestly don't know. 3rd and 7, they actually do a play action to Breece Hall as he shakes off a tackle and gets the first down. As that's a big missed tackle by the Chiefs, because if we tackle him short, that would be a 4th down. And we could have forced him to kick a field goal, but I digress as we'll keep this drive moving along. Or I guess the Jets will, not us. 2nd and 6, Breece Hall falls down, and he loses 2 yards on that play, as he already has 11 rushes, and we literally just started like the second quarter. As 3rd and 8, Breece Hall again. But the Chiefs are starting to kind of catch on to them running every time. So that's good that they're doing that. 4th and 7, they will actually pass here. Mike White's going to throw, but he throws it directly to Willie Gay. And that was a really bad throw by Mike White as the receiver was actually open. But instead, he threw it so off that it went right into the hands of Willie Gay. As 1st and 10, this was also a really bad throw as Mahomes missing a wide open Nick Burton. 2nd and 10, or whatever that guy's name is, honestly don't know. 2nd and 10 at the 18. Mahomes gets taken down again by Carl Lawson. And Mahomes has already got sacked like 3 times. And this offensive line's not doing a great job of protecting him. 3rd and 23, Mahomes gets rid of this one. And it gets knocked down by Sauce Gardner, as now we're in another very unfavorable situation. 4th and 23, we're going to punt here. We can't even see the punting thing, so we just kind of have to guess on this one as Tommy Townsend's the punter. He's going to punt, and it's a bit of a wobbly punt as it works out at the very least. It gets to the 46, bounces out of bounds. But that was a sketchy punt because I couldn't even see the meter thing or anything. As Breece Hall seeing that end zone and going right to it as the Chiefs still can't play fucking run defense. But, yeah, now the Jets are up by 13 points yet again. And Breece Hall is going to get his 2nd touchdown of the day. And, yeah, we can't stop him. We're just lost on that run defense bar. Our pass defense has been phenomenal because we are forcing Mike White into really bad throws when he does throw. But the thing is, it's he doesn't have to throw because, the run defense is so bad that the Jets are just able to run every single time, and we can't stop it. As Mahomes trying to rebound from that really awful first quarter he had. He's had a solid second quarter so far, as soon as I say that, he gets taken down by Franklin Myers, who already has 3 sacks in this game. Holy fuck. 3rd and 14 at the 14-yard line, and it'll be just under a minute to play. 3rd and 14, and Mahomes is going to snap it, and he's going to throw, but once again, man, he just has no time, as this offensive line is just not doing him any favors. It's 4th and 14, we punt, but at least this time we can see the punter meter, as Tommy Townsend's going to kick this one really far. Way better punt than the first time, as Braxton Berrios is going to get taken down at the 29-yard line. Or I guess the 28-yard line. I thought it was the 29. 1st and 10. Mike White actually gets taken down here for a 5-yard sack. And now it'll be 2nd and 15 at the 23. Just under 5 seconds left. And this gets picked off. Justin Reed picks this off. And the Chiefs have an opportunity to kick a field goal here. So a big mess up by Mike White there. 1st and 10. We're going to just kick a field goal to see if we can make it. And this kick is way off the mark, as this will obviously be no good, as we literally missed the net there, as we really struggled to kick it from that far out. It would have been a 59-yarder, so not the easiest one in the world. But I guess we just gotta work with what we got in the second half, as we're down by 14, and the Jets get ball at half, and the run defense is still horrendous. And we got to work on that. So hopefully Andy Reid talked to his guys at halftime to maybe inspire them to play run defense. Maybe not on that play, as we give up another first down, as he's just doing whatever he wants, as we do stop him there for a 1-yard loss. So we got to do more of that and less of what happened on that first play in the second half. So 2nd and 11 at the 31 will be the spot. And I'm assuming it's going to be a run here, because they've been running like every single time, as yes, it will be. And Chris Jones able to stop him there, as, okay, there we go. 2 plays in a row where we did really good run defense. 3rd and 13 at the 29, expecting a run. Oh, no, it's actually a pass, and Mike White can't get that off, as we were directly in his face, as that ball gets knocked to the ground. 4th and 13 at the 29. Jets are going to go for this, and they're going to pass. Very surprising here. But it does not work out for the Jets, as it's picked off by the Chiefs. The Chiefs are in another position to put themselves back in this game, so we'll see if Mahomes can do just that, as he finds Isaiah Pacheco. As once again, he had to throw that immediately. He had 0 time, as the Jets are just showing some blitzing here. 2nd and 11, we find Burton, who gets about 4 or 5-ish yards to make it 3rd and 7 at the 34. Mahomes on 3rd and 7 is going to roll out to the left, and he's going to throw, but it gets knocked down because he hit a Jets helmet, and it fell to the ground. He was looking for Travis Kelce, but instead it falls to the ground. We'll have to settle for 3, and this time Harrison Butker does make his kick, so it'll be a 13-point game. That's a little demoralizing, though, because we would have really liked to get our touchdown there, because 7's way better than 3, especially in a game like this, because we would have made it a 1-score game if we did that. But instead, we will be down by 13. 1st and 10, Mike White's going to pass again, and he makes a completion, pass caught by Corey Davis, and that will be a big play there. I think that's his 2nd completion of the entire game. That's how little the Jets have been passing, as they'll give it back to their man, Breece Hall, as he gets 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6, Breece Hall taken down right away, as he just gets absolutely thrown by number 47. 3rd and 8 at the 40-yard line. Mike White's going to do a play action again, and on 3rd and 8, he's going to throw. Pass is caught by Breece Hall, but this time the Chiefs do make the tackle, as it'll be 4th and 3 at the 44-yard line. We'll see what the Jets do here. They'll go for it, and they'll pass, as Mike White pump fakes, but he gets taken down by Chanel, don't know your name, sorry, buddy. But yeah, now we get the ball back, down by 13, in prime field position. 1st and 10, Travis Kelce shaking off a tackle. He's going to get right in for his 2nd tutty of the day. And now it is a 1-score game, regardless of what happens on this 2-point/extra point. Mahomes going to roll out to the left, and he's going to throw, and he finds his man Noah Gray. That was a phenomenal play by Mahomes. He had no time. He bought just enough time to throw that pass off, and he did, and he threw it right into the hands of Noah Gray. As now the Jets will have the ball back, down, up by 3. They're up by 3. We're down by 3. And we'll see what they do here, because we're starting to kind of figure out how to stop them. As 1st and 10, Mike White is going to not be able to get this pass very far, as it'll be incomplete. He avoids the sack, but can't get that ball into any of his receivers' hands. As 2nd and 10, Breece Hall able to get his first decent carry in a while, as we've been doing okay in that run defense department for the latter half of this game. And they finally get one there, as it'll be a fresh set of downs at the 32-yard line. Breece Hall again on 1st and 10. Justin Reed helping them make the tackle there, as it'll be 2nd and 5 at the 37. 5-yard gain by Breece Hall there. They'll hand off to him again, and this time he gets no gain, as the Chiefs able to make a play there and stop him from getting anywhere. 3rd and 5 this time, missed tackle there, as Breece Hall's going to get a first down and start this whole process all over again. So we got to just get off this field right now. That's a good play. Chris Jones making that tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 14 at the 46-yard line. Mike White's going to hand off to Breece Hall again. And we stop him yet again as he gets all those yards back. But it'll be a 3rd and 10 again. Big play here. We'll see if they keep running the ball. As right now, it's kind of iffy for them right now. As they actually are going to pass here. And they're going to throw. Pass is caught by Corey Davis. As that's a big first down by the Jets. Because if we stop them there, we force a 4th down. So that's definitely a crusher. As this is actually going to be a delay of game by Mike White, as they just didn't snap the ball enough. We'll see if that comes back to affect them later in the game, as they'll hand off to Breece Hall as he doesn't really go anywhere, as that will take us to 2-minute warning. Jets can ice this game away with a couple of first downs if they can get him. Mike White throws, but it's picked off by Justin Reed, as Mike White, despite what his running back Breece Hall is doing, is not having a good game at all. And we're able to capitalize on that, getting a pick, getting the ball back down by 3. Pacheco on 1st and 10. Going to get 9 yards on that wheel route to make his 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line. This is a money drive for Mahomes, man. If we can get this would be big. As Travis Kelce able to get the first down there. And we got to run some hurry up. This is a 2-minute drill. This is what these players practice all the time in practice. So we'll see if it comes back to help him here as Mahomes, maybe not, as he misses that throw by a while, as Juju was wide open, but he just missed that throw horrendously, as Mahomes on this one gets taken down by Quinnen Williams for his first sack of the game. So now it's 3rd and 21. We'll see what we do here, as Mecole Hardman wide open, burning Sauce Gardner, and the Chiefs will, for the first time in this game, take the lead by 3. As Mecole Hardman, man, we got to tip our hats to him, as he got wide open on Sauce Gardner, of all people, using that 97 speed. As now we're up by 4, and now the pressure's on the Jets right now, because they have to score a touchdown. They can't kick a field goal, because that wouldn't do them anything. So right now, this is Mike White and Breece Hall's money drive, so we'll see if they can capitalize and take the lead. 1st and 10, Mike White gets taken down as this offensive line crumbled horrendously on that play, as they're losing a lot of time here, as they probably should have called a timeout there. 2nd and 14, Mike White is going to throw. Passes caught by Elijah Moore, who's ironically not even on the Jets anymore. 16 seconds left to play at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Mike White is going to throw in the middle of the field, and it's caught by Tyler Conklin, who is double covered and still makes that catch. Unbelievable effort from him, and a surprisingly good throw by Mike White, as the Jets have 1 timeout left with 8 seconds left at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10, Mike White's going to throw. Tyler Conklin is 1 yard short of that touchdown with 3 seconds left. Jets have no timeouts. This is a crazy game right now. It's touchdown or nothing, and they get in. Mike White is able to rush in for a rushing touchdown for a QB sneak. And just like that, the Jets have the lead by 2 right now. They're going to go for 2, but they get stopped in their tracks. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We basically need a Hail Mary anyway if we're going to win this game. But, man, that's a crazy way for this game to end, assuming it's over. I mean, Mahomes, he has 1 play left, barring a penalty. He has his X factor, so we just have to let these receivers get down the field, see if he can chuck it. He's going to chuck it deep, see if anything happens here. And it does not, as the Jets will steal this game back from the Chiefs, as the Chiefs looked like they were going to be the ones to steal the game. But Jets were able to make some crazy plays on that final drive and take this one from the Chiefs 27-25. As that's quite a fitting way for this game to end, because Madden 23 has definitely had its ups and downs for me. As, look, Mike White had 4 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, and we still lost. Mahomes had a solid game, all things considered. I mean, he had a bad first quarter, but his last 3 were pretty solid. As rushing, Breece Hall obviously had a lot of yards there, as we could not stop him to save our life. And receiving, Travis Kelce was a really good safety blanket for Mahomes. Mecole Hardman had that big go-ahead touchdown against Sauce Gardner. And Tyler Conklin had that 1 big reception. And yeah, that's the game. This is quite a game at the end there. I definitely did not expect to lose like that. It's a tiny bit frustrating, but I guess the good news is I no longer have to play this game, and I can move on to Madden 24, where hopefully we can avoid things like this. But, you know, it's part of the game, you know. You lose some, and you lose some if you're me, because we don't usually win games that much. But, hopefully we can get better. The whole switching from current gen to next gen, that kind of messed up my play a lot. Because if you remember, we started with the current gen Xbox. We had to switch to next gen because I finally got the new Xbox. So this time we'll have next gen for the whole year. But that's all I got for Madden 23. See you Madden 24.